Yo, my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Mennings. And in today's episode, I'm going to be taking out the cat again, and I'm going to be looking at scrap. Now, I've always overlooked scrap and thought of it as just a non-starter for commodity running. So while I've got the Caterpillar on loan, I thought I'd give it a try. And thanks to Arbalest for mentioning this to me. I was looking at it as he mentioned it, and I thought, well, it's best to do a video on it and have a look at it anyway. So we hope you like this video, guys. If you do like this video, don't forget to take the pointer and tickle the like button. Don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe notification for more videos as we drop them. And don't forget to check out the description for the links for joining and Discord and all that stuff. So let's get into this one, guys. First, I've got to apologise for there being no sound in my never-ending request to perfect my videos. I changed the setting on my OBS and it didn't record the sound. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to put music in the background and talk over this one. So we hope you don't mind that one, guys. So here I am on the aUEC site. And I'm going to look at scrap. I'm going to look at where to buy it and where to sell it. Now, I'm currently on my home planet where I spawned, and they sell a lot of scrap here. So I thought I'd take a look and with the aUEC and basically build up what I'm going to do with it. So I'm going to check the prices and stuff like that and what we'll get. So here we are on the scrap. We're going to choose scrap. We've got the Caterpillar. And we're going to make around... probably be about 39 per unit. So that basically times 567. So we're going to go to get the first load here at Orison, where I'm at TDD, Orison TDD, once you can see it in the list. And I'm going to go and sell this over at Brio's Breaker's Yard. And I'm just looking at different prices. So if you want to travel further, you can do, if you think it's worth that extra couple of grand. And I'm just going to concentrate on scrap today because I just want to show you guys what you can get from it. And a lot of people will say, oh, it's not worth the effort. But when you see what you can get from it, when I hit the add to list button, and you see what you can get from it, you'll be surprised yourself. Like, I've done many missions where I've got less money from a cargo run. So for me, it's not actually a bad run. So here we are. So I hit the button and we're going to get around 27 grand for this run. So basically getting from the TDD, the scrap from the TDD, where there's plenty of it, like 27,000 of it, and then take it over to a scrapyard, which is on the same in the same area. Now, if I quickly have a look at the C2, Hercules, we're going to be looking at around, let me add that to the list, around 33,000 for that, if you've got a C2. Now, I have done missions where you've got less money. But the beauty of this is you can do maybe 4 an hour and earn at least 100 grand in an hour, which is probably puts it on the same lines of normal money making. And so I don't think it's actually a bad run. And the other thing is a lot of people won't look at you. They won't even bother with you because, like pirates and that, they're not going to want to take scrap because it's worthless to them. So this could be one of those things where you just want a peaceful run. You've got a big ship like a C2 or a Caterpillar. You can just run scrap. And obviously when the bigger ship comes in, like the Hull E and stuff like that, then obviously it's going to be a different story. You're going to be able to make, 10 times as much, maybe. So it could be some good runs for that. So it's definitely worth taking a look at now while we've got scrap in and have a look at how much we can earn. So I don't know if you guys know it as I'm running up to the TDD here, but on the left is another door in this Strauss building. And in that other door, there's like a whole supermarket and it sells guns, clothes, food, armor, stuff like that, as well as a weird clothes outlet that sells all these really good like upmarket type of uniforms. It looks quite cool. So yeah, so here we are at the commodity shop, and you just see the scraps, 23,000 of it here, max inventory. So we're not going to run out of scrap. So we'll grab that. And another good thing about this is it's low cost. Like, it's going to cost me about 77 grand, 77,000 there, you see. So if something does happen and I do lose it, I'm going to lose 70 grand instead of 1.5 million. Yeah, I'm not going to earn the same amount of money like the big profits, but I'm still going to earn 25 grand, around 25 grand every 15 minutes. So if I can get 4 runs in an hour, I'm basically online with the normal money making sort of ratio of 100 an hour. So yeah, like I said, there's no sound to this. I can only apologize for that. It's just me messing around with settings and doing videos. I was in a rush as well with this because the Caterpillar was about to expire on my rental, so that's why I can't redo it with the sound this time. I am aiming to get in a Caterpillar. I'm just going to save my money from jobs I'm doing, and I am just going to buy one. I think it's like, I think I've got 1.5 million or something, and I think it's like 4.3 or something like that I've got to get to. But it's one of my favorite ships, so I definitely will be getting one. At some point, I might even think of pledging one because I do love the cat so much. So let's go and check on the stock here, and you'll see as we open the door, there's our stock. Cool. Just worthless scrap to other people, but to us, 25 grand. Now, a lot of people, like I say, will scoff at it. Well, it's 25. It's not a lot. It's not a big. But once you get to the point of all the other goods cargoes being taken, then this could be a good run just to be peaceful, just for you just to have a peaceful run. And now you don't have to come back to the planet, as you'll see in the second run. You can actually go to Port Olisar and pick up scrap from Port Olisar. So you're only going from Port Olisar to Brio's Breaker's Yard. That's basically the run that you're going to be doing. And like I said, you can do that run in about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how good you are with your ship. So you're looking at about 100 to 125, maybe an hour. 1,000. And you'll see as well, during this, there's 2 people over at Brio's Breaker's Yard that start having a fight. You'll see as I come in this time that they're actually there already. Well, one of them's there already, and he scans me and looks at me. And it's like he almost looks at me and says, oh, he's just got scrap on board. I don't know what this guy's doing. But for me, it's not a bad earner. Like I said, I've done jobs with less money. And then agonized over it, like there's no gold, or there's no beryl, or there's none of this, or there's none of that, and like all the good stock's taken, and there's all this scrap sat there waiting to be cargoed around and just earn a bit of money from. So here we've got some pirate starts targeting me, and I'm in a Caterpillar. I've got nobody else in here with me. It'd be nice if I had somebody else in here, but then I'd have to share the profits. So I'm just going to start heading in. There he is. There's the enemy there. Thinks he's going to take my scrap from me. Just coming into breakers. You see now he's firing at me. So it's time to see what we got going on here. If this is a person, then I'll try and maybe get out of here because I'm probably going to lose. But as you see, it's a AI, and the AIs are not brilliant. So I've got a post pip on him. So basically, I just put in that pip on him. And then we'll have a look at it. I mean, already I took off his shield. I don't know if there's somebody else here fighting with me, but I've already took his shield off. And I'm going down. I don't normally fight like this where I just go head towards them. I try not to do that, but I'm in a slow-moving car and I'm looking at my shields, and I can quite clearly see my shields are all right. So I'm just going to bear with it until I need to bail. He did a weird move there then. So he's got no shield now, this guy. So is he going to try and run? Is he shooting at somebody else? I don't know. Or is he just shooting? So I'm trying not to let him get his shield back on. Don't want him to get his shield back on. So his shield's coming back on. I've got to try and make sure I don't let him get that shield on. Keep an eye on mine. Mine are fine at the moment. I just thought I'd leave this in just so you guys can see me doing it. Like, you're not defenseless in a cat against an AI. I'm keeping an eye on my altimeter as well, make sure I don't hit the floor. So he's pretty damaged now, this guy. He's spinning now. I've hit his engine, took his engine off. So now he's pretty much done for. There's no way he's going to beat me now. And there he goes, boom. And it's a shame that we didn't have the sound, actually, because as that happened, my ship said to me, "Congratulations, the enemy has been destroyed," or something like that. It was pretty cool. It was the first time I've heard that. But he's done for now. He's going to fall to the planet, and I'm going to go find find where I needed to go and get back on this mission. Better off just doing it. There we go. So let's land in. A lot of messing around here, trying to figure out while I was on a stump, and then I realized I was on the gun. And at this point, I start hearing another ship coming at the side of me. You see my engine's damaged there a little bit. My left engine looks a bit damaged. And my doors are open. You can see there where he shot, where that pirate shot me. Some of my doors are open. Let's go and sell this. It's not the same without the sound. But hopefully you guys don't mind too much. That's me just trying to get perfection and messed up. I ended up changing my setting for the sound. And when I looked at the recording, it looks like it would, the sound was going into the OBS itself, but I changed it from AAC to 24-bit thing, and for some reason it didn't record it. So what I've done is I've changed it back and I've done a test, and it now works again. So all my videos should be fine. I'm not going to change that one now. I'm going to leave it as it is. So you can see some of my doors open there. I think the front's open as well. And so I think you start seeing that other ship around in a minute. I think it's like a Cutlass. I think it's a Cutlass Steel? Blue? Blue. The one that has the interdiction thing on. Quantum dampening thing or whatever it is. So here we go. So we bought it for 77.7 and we're going to sell it for 106.4. So you can see there basically 1.3 thousand or something like that less than 30 grand. Yeah, that works right. Yeah, so basically 29 grand we earned there. And that for me is not a bad haul, especially when you go up to the space station and you start going up to get it from the space station instead. So I'm paused there because I was working it out in my head. So yeah, 29,000, not a bad haul for me, that. And if you just want to just go to the space station and back, then you can, you know, it's such a quick easy route to do. You won't get bothered too much by pirates, as you saw with an AI one. It's not a big issue. Like you saw me dispatch that one then, so it's easy. So here I am over at Port Olisar. Gonna land at Port Olisar and go and pick up the same cargo and head back to Brio's. I'm only gonna do this one and then before I end the video, just to show you how easy it was. Now I did do a timer and it took me about 12 minutes to get from Brio's to Port Olisar, pick up the cargo, get back and sell the cargo. It took me about 12 minutes, but I am quite overly cautious with my landings with the cat. As you see here, I'm you know, I've approached it different. I could have probably shaved off another minute or so of that. And so basically I'm saying if you look at between 10 minutes and 15 minutes per run, so you probably get 4 runs to 5 runs an hour at say around 25,000 profit minimum. You're looking at least 100 grand minimum per hour. And I think that's a decent run for me. For me, that's a decent run. For cargo that nobody really wants, so there's so much of it. And pirates are not going to bother you too much unless it's an AI pirate like you saw there. So nobody's going to bother you with it. So it's just going to be one of those like calm, easy running cargoes that you can just chill with. Obviously, it doesn't make sense to have a crew with you. Unless that crew's like, unless you want to earn like 50, you have one person something on a gun or something. I don't know if there's turrets on it. I can't remember. I think there is. But like have one other person on the ship if you need them. And then split 50,000 an hour. But it's only about what you make doing anything else. Like I think like if you just fill a vulture with 12, not the 24 that people do, but if you fill a vulture with 12 cargo from salvaging, you generally can take about an hour to do that as well. So that's probably the rate, is about an hour, about 100,000 per hour. Port Olisar. Love this place. Oh, click on it. And you see there, 23,000 scrap again here. And it's going to cost us the same, 77,000. So we'll buy that. Accept that. And we'll go and sell that. Here we are, back in the ship. Set ourselves to go to Brio's. I didn't fix the ship or anything like that. Oh, I almost hit him then. That must have been security or something. I don't know if I've told you guys, but I really love the cat. Spin myself round to the planet, to DMR. Let's head off there. Here we go, and you can see there's a Corsair there, and there's a Cutty Black, Cutty Steel, Cutty Blue, sorry, there. It's such a shame the sound didn't work on this one, because the sound in it was brilliant, especially when these two fight. So here he goes, scanning me now. Scanning me and saying, this dude's got scrap. What the hell? This guy onto the bottom, scraping the barrel of life here with his cargo running. This guy was on a high, selling Vice, making millions, and now he's selling scrap and enjoying it. And that's the thing, though. It is a game. It is a game, and like you've got to do what you do to enjoy it. Like, yeah, I'm not making hundreds of thousands per trip, but I'm also not getting the sweat of that, and neither. Like, I'm not being, hampered, and because no doubt, if I had, 100,000 worth of cargo here in my ship now, I'd be getting blasted. I've got no protection. He'd be well taking it. So let's get this sold. Select the caterpillar. Caterpillar. Cool. There we are. So we're going to sell this one for 105. So just a little bit less. Not much, but a little bit less. But still within that 25,000. I think it was about 20. It's still close to 28,000 or something like that. So I'm just looking at stuff you can sell here. This is all the stuff you can sell. And there we go. So I do go and make another run, but when I come back, I don't know if it's something wrong with the server or there was something wrong with my ship running out of time because it was a rental, but it wouldn't highlight it. He's fighting them to a fighting now. It wouldn't highlight my ship in the bay. So here we go. A Cutty Blue and a Corsair about to have a scrap in the air. So these are the sights you get to see when you just space trucking. So I'm heading up to the gun. I'm going to have a look at the gun now, and just in case anyone try attacking my ship, I'm going to be on the gun ready. There we go. There it is. Of course, has lost an engine or something because he's spinning weirdly. I thought that was it. I thought he's done for him now. I thought that the blue, here comes the blue now. I thought the blue's going to have him now. Boom. I don't know what happened to him, but he just got wiped out. That was the blue, that. So the Corsair's still up there somewhere, but the blue's gone down. There he is, looking at his victory, admiring his victory. Let's check on that, just see what's going on. Nice, well done. Right, so I'm heading back off now. So, like I said, I did make another run, but I think my timer on my cat had run out and it wouldn't show anything. So, making 25 grand per run is minimum is a good run for me, just from Port Olisar to Brio's, and there's obviously other places like you can do this, so all the other planet areas. So, yeah, I think it's still a good run. It's online with that 100,000 an hour, and it's quite a chilling one because you're not going to get attacked a lot. And I love the cat anyway. I love just using the cat. So that's one to consider if you find that your other stock is being taken or you haven't got stock, and you know you're wasting time trying to sell stuff or buy stuff, and you're going around planet to moon or base to base or whatever, and you can't find the stock. Then this just basically is an alternate that you can use if you just want to make 100,000 an hour and just be relaxing doing it and know there's going to be stock and you're not really going to get attacked, then this is one to do. So yeah, so we hope you like this one, guys. Sorry about the sound. I can only apologize. Like I say, I'm trying to perfect my recording and it's just messed up. That's on me. So yeah, so we hope you like this one, guys. And if you did, don't forget to take that punch and tickle the like button, and don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe notification. We finally hit 3,000 subs yesterday. I'm so happy, guys. So happy with you lot. And yeah, we're on the road to 5,000. Let's see if we can do this, guys. Get the road to 5,000k. Not 5,000k, just 5,000. See you in the verse, guys.